Hi everyone, in this tutorial I would like to cover the implementation of Modular Military FPS Hands package. At the start, I would like to point out all the information in the video and more are included in the PDF documentation file. The folder structure includes a standard division and a folder with files from Epic first-person template. The most important is the blueprint folder, which contains the image component. Now, I will show you how you can use this package in your project. For example, I download Advanced Locomotion System. You can download a Modular Hands directly into your project or migrate it from a separate project in this way. After the folder is migrated or downloaded to your project, it will appear in the main content folder. If we migrate it to a separate project, it's worth remembering that the input keys in your project setting may be different than Epic FPS. Okay, now we'll come back to the main map. Now you need to assign the appropriate skeleton. We can retarget animation on our character by right-clicking and selecting Retarget Animation. However, in this case, it's better to change the skeleton of Modular Hands models. What we're gonna do now? We can do it in two ways, or by using the Assign Skeleton, or by deleting the skeleton and create a new one. In this case, select the skeleton and press Replace References. Everything is ready. Now we should be able to use the component on our character. Instead of adding a component, we can also change the parent class to BPMH character. However, I think it's better to just add a component. After entering the main character class, add 3 skeletal meshes components. We have control over collision and variables here. We can, for example, turn off their shadows. Now we add the BPMH component. After that, we should add the init function in the construction script like this. Assign skeletal meshes to a function. ALS has a function here that changes the color of the character. We will turn it off for a while. Everything should be working now. As you can see, the character uses all animation perfectly without the need of retargeting. As for the configuration, we can do this inside Blueprint character. However, it's not a perfect solution as the lighting does not reflect this in the game. Therefore, I recommend a different solution. We can temporarily add BPMH character to the map and configure its appearance on the map using the detail panel. It's worth knowing that the setting between the parts of clothes can be copied among themselves. Now that we have a character created, we can easily transfer it to our component. As you can see, we now have the configuration we copied. Moreover, we can even make the character change their clothes in real time. It's not required, I just want to show that it's possible. Let's add the modular config A and modular config B variables. Let's set modular config A to be our current config. On the other hand, let's set config B by changing the values. Now, when we put those values into our variables, we can use it. For the test, let's change the in key and add our variables. By using them to the unit function. Now, when we press M key, our character will change its appearance. We can also change only the parameter on the material itself in a simple way. For example, let's take the worn parameter. Let's do a little animation. Just add timeline and set scalar parameter value function and assign our skeletal meshes. To see what a parameter is called, just look at the component. As you can see, the worn parameter is worn effect. Now, after entering the value, we should be able to see how clothes change. If you have any question, please contact me by email. Okay, thanks for attention. Cheers.